Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a few weeks, but I've been pretty busy. I've been trying to pretty much start a small business. So I've been wanting to start a small business. I've said that like in my past videos, and I finally decided to do it. So what I'm going to kind of show you guys is like I want to start off making like bags. So it'll be like pouches or toiletry bags or tote bags. So I just have like some mocked versions of like my bags that I want to make. And these are just like samples for myself to make sure that they turn out good. And then I have like my patterns that I kind of like drafted myself. So this is like pretty much what I'm going to use to make my pouches and my bags. I did kind of go crazy with like my fabric. So you can kind of see, so these are my fabrics. They're cotton fabrics. Well, the outside of my bags will be like cotton fabrics. And then these, I forgot what they're called, but they're like polyester type fabrics. These are going to be like the linings. And I'm pretty excited, but it is going to be like a lot of work to do. And I know like my following is pretty small, but hopefully I do plan to do like more vlogs and everything to kind of show my process so you guys can see these bags being made. And then I plan to sell them soon. So my goal is to basically make them this week, and I'm actually going to be going away on vacation, and I'm like still debating if I want to vlog that or not. I don't know, we'll see. Because like it is vlogging, you know, it's a lot of work, and then you have to edit, and I kind of just want to enjoy my time, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, so I plan to make the bags, and then after my vacation, when I come back, is when I'm gonna actually sell them. So I still have a lot of work to do. You know, I still gotta make my bags, and then get my website ready. But like a little bit about the bags, like I have like in between the fabric, I have like a batting that I put in here. And the thing is, like, it's not too bad. It's a little thick and it does give it some structure. But I don't know if I really like the way it looks. So I'm thinking about like making it a quilted style. But the thing about quilting is like it does take a long time to do. So I'm debating about like just making like the lines pretty big instead of making them like small. But we'll see. But yeah, so just to kind of give you guys like a sneak peek of what it's gonna look like. It's a pretty basic bag. There's not really that much in it. I mean, this is how the inside is going to look, and it is pretty big. So yeah, so once I'm done making, I'll like show you guys what you can actually, how big these are, and what products or whatever it is that you guys like to put in your toiletry bags or your pouches or totes. I'll show you guys what you guys can actually put in there. So I do want to make them a little bit big because I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I carry like a lot of stuff, especially if I'm traveling, and like small pouches don't really work for me, but sometimes, you know, it works for other people. So I wanted to give you guys a little bit of a more close-up of the fabric because I figured that might be, you know, more beneficial for you guys to see. So this is like a really pretty like colorful flower type of fabric. And all of these fabrics, I actually bought them from Joann's Fabric. I am trying to find like a fabric warehouse to order from, but it's kind of hard to like, I kind of rushed it too. Like I really wanted to get my fabrics right away. So that's the other reason why I went to Joann's, because it's, you know, near my house. But yeah, so I do like Joann's, you know, and I love their fabric. But I think it would be kind of nice to, you know, explore other fabric stores and warehouses. So if you guys have any recommendations, definitely let me know. I've done some research on it. So there are a few that I'm thinking about trying out. It's just kind of hard when it's kind of, you know, I'm just a startup company, so startup small business. So, you know, I don't really have the funds right now, but I think eventually that is the goal, is to, you know, order from warehouses. But yeah, so this is one of the fabrics. The thing about, I did also order from Joann's as well, and the thing about ordering from Joann's, I'm sure they have like a good reason as to why they do this, but like some of your fabrics, they do come in pieces. And I'm pretty sure it's just because of the availability of the fabrics that they have wherever it gets shipped out from. You know, so I mean, I think kind of like the downside of it is like you get your fabric in pieces sometimes, and sometimes you don't. And then like sometimes, you know, obviously when you order online, it takes a while for you to get your fabric as well. But I think Joann's, they did a pretty good job at like sending out my fabric as soon as they can, because I was like expecting to get my fabric like way longer than what I had waited. So yeah, so that's one of the fabrics that I have here. And then I also have this like cream colored fabric, and it's like a really dark reddish brown, like little prints of flowers. So that's what I have here. And then all of these are just like the lining fabric that I'm gonna use. And then I also have like this really pretty pink, like daisy fabric here. And I really like this color. So this is like a really pretty green color fabric with the white flowers. I know the theme is kind of like flowers, but I kind of wanted to expand out a little bit out of the flowers, but there's just a lot of really pretty fabric with flowers. So a lot of my bags will be like floral bags, but I do hope like in the future I can find some other types of fabric. I mean, I do have this one, which is cherries. So this is really cute. And then I did find another one for like strawberries. So these are really nice, pretty prints as well. And then we have the purple fabric with flowers. And these came in like 2 pieces as well. And then I have this really pretty red color with the white like flowers and leaves as well. And then I have this blue fabric, very similar to the purple one here. So they're pretty much the same, just different colors. I also have this pretty butterfly fabric. So like I wasn't too sure about it because like online, you know, the image, you know, obviously it looked like butterflies, but then I wasn't too sure. But when I got the fabric, I do really like it. So this is the butterfly fabric. And then we have this pretty light green fabric with the flowers as well. You can see like a lot of these fabrics are pretty similar. Some of them are like the same, but just a different color. And then the last one that I have is the one with the purple flowers. So these are the fabrics that I'm gonna work with to create my bags. And I'm like super nervous because, you know, like this is gonna be like my finished product. So I wanna make sure that I do it right. So that's why it's a little nerve-wracking. I did also buy some thread and zippers. And I kind of figured, you know, like my fabrics are pretty colorful and I kind of want to be colorful with everything. So I bought new thread, and I'm, like I had mentioned, I'm thinking about quilting these bags. I mean, I most likely will. And with the thread that I want to use, I'm debating about making it colorful and like using like different colors for some of the bags, just to kind of like give it, you know, more color and to give it some type of like difference from what you see everywhere else. I mean, it's not that big of a difference, but you know, it's kind of, I think it might be kind of pretty. So I have these, and then I did buy these thread as well. These are the Coats and Clark thread. And I bought these because I'm sure these, you know, they're more sturdy and they have more strength to them. So this is what I'm actually going to use to like sew my bags together to keep the strength of the bag. And then these are more of kind of just like decorative. And then I also bought some zippers, and these I did buy like different colors, and I kind of wanted, like I said, I kind of want to make it a little colorful, so I am going to use like the different colors for each one of the bags. I just feel like it'll be something different. So yeah, so this is what I have to work with for my first bag collection. Right now, I also still have to work on like my labels. It's kind of hard to make the labels. So I'm still working on that. I have like, I've made some mocks. I'll show you guys that like later when I actually decide on, you know, what I want to use for my labels. It's going to be pretty simple and basic. It's just going to be, you know, my company small business name. That's all it's really going to be. But I kind of like being like simple with that. So you guys will see how that looks like as I continue to practice a little bit more on making those labels. But I'm really hoping to get everything done and ready soon, so that way I can go on my vacation, and when I come back I can do my launch. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I have to cut out my fabric, and then I have to quilt them. So that quilting these is most likely what's going to take the longest. And this is what I'm going to use for my batting. So it's the second day, and I started to cut my fabric. Well, I did it last night, and then I did a few like during my lunch hour, and then a few after work. It's definitely taking me a long time to actually cut these. And I need to find like a better way to like cut everything in bulk, because it's taking me a really long time to cut this out, and I wasn't expecting that. I'm like cutting them out like one by one, and it's just really taking a long time, so I just gotta find a better way. But like my scissors, I for sure need to buy new scissors because they're not as sharp as they used to be. But I just wanted to give you guys an update like on what I have so far, and yes, I've only worked with one fabric so far. But I have like the different sizes for my little toiletry bags and pouches. I'm a little disappointed because I thought I would have like a little bit more to do totes. So I think what I might do is I'm just gonna select certain fabrics for totes and certain fabrics for the toiletry bags, which kind of sucks because I think it'd be kind of nice to have, you know, all the fabrics as tote bags and the pouches and toiletry bags. But it's not really going to work out the way I want it to. So, which is, I guess is kind of fine. I don't even know if I'm going to get like many sales anyways. But, yeah. So this is what I have so far, and I should probably keep track of like the counts of every bag that I have so far, so I can keep track of everything. I think like one of my struggles with this is that it's just so long and it's kind of boring. Just like cutting through all these fabric. But yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking like, I know like a lot of people do stuff like studio vlogs and stuff like that, but like to kind of help motivate people, because I definitely need motivation myself. I was thinking about doing like a studio vlog / work with me, where I basically just record myself working on my small business, like cutting the fabric and sewing and everything, but kind of do it somewhat in like real time, but not like really going live, you know. I don't know if you guys have seen stuff like that, but there are some videos out there that people that do that, and it's kind of nice to like have someone to work with, so I don't have to suffer alone. Just kidding. I mean, I think honestly I like making the bags. It's just I do not enjoy cutting the fabric, and I don't enjoy making like the patterns and everything because it just takes forever, and I kind of just want to see the finished product. But yeah, so anyways, I'm gonna keep cutting these fabrics out. I'm trying to figure out like a faster way to do it. Like I might have to cut 2 at a time, but I don't know. I don't want to waste fabric either, and I kind of have like a lot of fabric left over, so I'm gonna have to try to figure out what else I can make with the leftover fabric, which should be kind of fun because I have some ideas, but we'll see how it goes. All right, I'm gonna keep going. it's the third day, and I haven't gotten very far. I finally finished my blue floral fabric, cutting all of these out. I'm starting off with these next. These are like the really colorful, like purple flowers, like the colors are more colorful. So I'm making some of the same things, the pouches and everything. I finally decided that I'm just gonna do some of these fabrics for the pouches, toiletry bags, and then I'm gonna select some other fabrics for the totes. Kind of bummed because I actually, like I had said in the beginning, is that I wanted to create totes and everything all for each one of the different fabrics, just to, I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I like to buy the same type of bags together just because they match, but whatever. This will have to work. And it'll work out. I mean, if I find like, okay, some of these fabrics would look really nice as totes, or some of the tote fabrics look good as like the toiletry bags, then I might just buy more of the fabric and then create it. But I don't even know if I'm gonna actually finish all of my bags by this week. I'm really hoping that I can, but I just don't have like enough time to do everything. So I'm really hoping that I can finish cutting out all of the fabric, I don't know, maybe by Friday. That gives me 2 more days, but we'll see. The other thing is that I've been like cutting these, and it's been taking a toll on like my back and my neck because I've been like slouching over. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut some more fabric, and then I might just take like a break later tonight. I'm a night owl, like I don't sleep until late, which kind of sucks. But I tend to get more things done at night, and I'm trying to kind of like utilize my time better. But sometimes getting off of work, I just want to like de-stress and like relax a little bit. But now that I have my small business, I can't really do that anymore. So I mean, not saying that I'm like sad. Well, you know, it's kind of nice to have that extra time, but whatever. I kind of really just want to have something and own something other than, you know, just my full-time job. So I'm kind of excited. Like, I'm nervous though. I'm really nervous about how this is gonna go. So I might like end this vlog like in the middle of the week and then pick it back up after, well, like on Thursday or something. Only because like I don't have a large following, so I'm like still trying to figure out how to do like all of the reels and social media reels and all that stuff to kind of market my product. And I just figured I should probably post more just so that way I can get more of an audience, and then I will be able to sell more of my products. So I am planning to post more. Hopefully everything works out the way that I want it to, but yeah. But for now, I'm gonna continue on and cut out these fabrics. I still have like a lot more to go. Like, I don't really want to show you guys, but I'm gonna show you guys anyways, because if you look down here, this is like all of the other fabrics. Like, I ran out of space on, like, in my room, my craft room. So now I kind of just have to like start putting things on the floor. My floor is clean, by the way. I did vacuum, so yeah. So this is where I'm at right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep working. And I also decided that I think I'm gonna do like a studio vlog where kind of like a work with me. So basically what I'll be doing is I'll just record myself working, and it's kind of to encourage other people out there that are doing something really similar to what I'm doing, you know, small business, or you know, like if you're doing something for school, like a project for school or something, and you kind of just need someone to, you know, work with, someone who's working at the same time you are, because it kind of just encourages you, because I'm like that, you know, I think I'm gonna post some of those up, because it'll also encourage me, because I tend to slack a lot. And if I know that I am going to continue to work on this stuff, I really do need to like stop slacking as much as I normally do. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started.